Hi everyone, thank you for watching Drew's Corner and welcome back again for another episode of Drew and Tell. And today, this is going to be a different Drew and Tell episode because we will be reviewing a game from PlayStation. So I have been a PlayStation fan since 1996, and I believe that this will be my first ever review of a game that I have fell in love with. So when I say fell in love, because I never thought that this is so good to be true, and I didn't hear this kind of game not until I went to the game store. When I checked it, I've seen this. So we will be talking about the Ghost of Tsushima, and I didn't know about this game. I didn't know about just sorry guys, I apologize. I didn't know about this game, but when my partner told me that this is a good game, I bought it just by looking at whatever the storyline is. So, Ghost of Tsushima is all about. I will just read it here. So, this was set in the late 13th century, and a Mongol army invades Tsushima in a quest to conquer all of Japan. But for Jin Senkai, which is a samurai, one of the last surviving samurai defenders, the battle has just begun. Set aside samurai tradition and forge a new path, the path of the ghost, as you wage an unconventional war of freedom of Japan. So I never really thought that it will be a good game because I was just looking at it, and by looking at it, this is a very good scene from the game, and I just thought that I need to buy this, so that's why I bought it. So I will just give you a summary of whatever that I have seen and observed during the game. I haven't finished the game yet, but I will be making some review of those aspects that I thought that it's, worth reviewing for. First would be first impression. When I just slide in the city in the PlayStation, I knew that it will be a good game. I did not check in YouTube or any other social media platform to check whatever is the game is all about, but when I inserted the CD and it was, it keeps on downloading, I really thought that it will be a good game. And even it was just on the first scene of the game, I knew it will be good. So the first impression, I'll give it a 4. Next is character graphics. So as you can see here, the character graphics are very crisp, very good to look at. It's not like other game that when they're talking, the mouth is not really syncing into the audio and into the subtitle that we are reading. So it's really good, and you can really see the facial feature of the character. And I was amazed, big fan of Tomb Raider ever since. So I know how it evolved from Tomb Raider 1 up to the anniversary of Tomb Raider, and I know how the character, the evolution of the character really made some changes and really improved. So this game really impressed me a lot, especially on the features of the characters. Comes to the graphic of it, I'm really impressed. So I'll give it a 5. And the next one is the computer graphics. So this is not just only the characters, this is not just only the other thing that you can see in the game. It's all about the whole aspect of the computer graphics. So I know how the designers, the graphic artist, the creator of this game really anticipated and forecasted and really dreamt of having this kind of game, and I think they pursued and really raised the bar when it comes to the computer graphics of this game. And I really love the computer graphics, and I felt like I'm also in the game. And when the first credit has been rolled out, I know that it will be a good game. And while I was playing the game, though there are a lot of cutscenes during the first half or the first part of the game while you were playing. So maybe some of you there who are playing the game right now are thinking that, oh, there's a lot of cutscenes or movie scenes, but that's just only the beginning. You really haven't played the game yet because that is just only telling you what the story is all about. So it's more of really making you more excited and really more curious on what would be the game is all about. So when I was playing the game, I was like, there's a lot of cutscenes, but this is what it is. But then I never thought that it's just that the game hasn't started yet. We are just being walked through and being carried over of what would be the game is all about. So I love the computer graphics, and I love how they did put all of these items together in one game. Good job, Sucker Punch. So I will give it a 5. And the next one is the fighting scenes. I'm really a big fan of and you're crawling and you're sneaking around, and you will just assassinate them and whatnot, like the fighting scenes of Tomb Raider, the fighting scenes of Uncharted, the fighting scenes of Ghost Recon in Tom Clancy's series. I love those kind of games, and this one, it really exceeded my expectation. However, there's only just one slight problem as for me, because there's a lot of blood that is squirting all over the scene. Every time that he slashes all the enemies, so there's a lot of blood that is squirting. So if you don't like that, you can always set it to black and white before you will start the game, so that if you're kind of really like being disturbed if a lot of blood is squirting every time that you are assassinating the enemies, you can set that so you won't be disturbed in that. But for me, I did not set that as like that, so but I didn't regret it. And it's more of really the essence of the game, and you can really see how lovely is the game is. So I will give it a 4. Not just 4 because of the blood that is squirting into the game. And I don't like it. But it is how it is, what it is. I just felt disturbed at some point, so I'll give it a 4. Next one is the open world. Oh my god, I love this. I haven't traveled the map yet of this game, but I know how fascinating the area and the map is, because this is Tsushima in Japan, and I know he worked hard for this to really copy, not really to copy, but at least mirror whatever the historical or the history of Tsushima, and the ancient view or the ancient image or the ancient background of Tsushima. And I love how they put it all together. Like the grass are really dancing with the wind, and every time that the main character is riding with his horse and really feeling the grass and really feeling the fresh air of it, it's just like you are in the scene, you are in the background, you are in that scene exactly, because you can see and you can feel the wind and the fresh air that it touches your face. And that's what I am feeling every time that I play this game. So that's how I'm feeling, so that's why I will give it a 5. And last but not the least, before I go on to my overall rating, this one is also really appreciate the game so much, because it's unusual that there is no map into the scene or into the screen of your TV. It's more of you will just have to make some gesture on your controller, and then the wind will just let you follow wherever the wind is letting you go to. Because unlike to other games out there, like the open world games out there, of course you can see the map where you are, even on the lower right or on the lower left of your TV. However, for this game, you can only see, or you can only gesture on your controller if where the wind is. So if you want to know where you are, if you are heading the right way, so the wind will just tell you where to go to. So it's really I love it. I love the concept because it's unique, and it's not like the usual game that you're playing that there's a map. So it's brilliant. It's a brilliant idea for me. So I love it. Good job again, Sucker Punch. Before I will give the overall rating, again, this is not a promotion. This is not even a paid promotion from Sucker Punch or PS4, but I am giving a review because I really fell in love with the game, even just the opening scene. So that's why I love the game. I decided to have a pre-review of the game. I haven't finished the game yet, but I will make another review once that I finish the game. So overall, in totality, I will give it a 5. So that's it. That is a pre-review of Ghost of Tsushima PS4, and it's all in the stores, on all gaming stores out there. So buy now, although it's kind of pricey, but you know this is very worth it. And I know that you will love the game, especially if this is your genre of what you play. So buy it now. So again, this is Drew's Corner, and if you want to see more of my videos, please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And don't forget to hit the notification bell for you to be updated anytime. See you on the road. Bye! Do you want to see more of Drew's Corner? Yes, you can. Just click the subscribe and hit the notification bell button for you to be updated anytime. And if you want to check all of my videos, you can check these. See ya!